Welcome everyone back to the Loan for Cards YouTube channel. We are playing Cartel Tycoon. This is a demo that's out right now, and I have to say this is actually a really fun game. You should go download it and play this. This is going to be a how-to basic tutorial guide. Since the game itself has a little tutorials here and there, but it's sort of hard to figure out certain things. So I made this basic tutorial guide so you guys can follow along and get you guys started, and that way you don't have to go through a bunch of trials and errors of what I did. So let's get right to it. So basically you get to the main screen and just go and create a new game. Alright, so you have your whole map here, and then you have your building and efficiency tab here. This is like your tasks that it's going to give you to what to do. So this is sort of the tutorial that it's letting you what's going on and what to do. Here upper left hand corner is the question marks and all the tutorial controls and tips and things like that. So this is really helpful too. This shows you exactly how to build things, what things are and the roads. So sometimes it takes, some people don't like reading a whole bunch of tutorials and it's a little bit hard, so that's why sometimes a YouTube video guide is a lot easier just to explain everything. So basically what we have here, this is like SimCity, like a building strategy type of guide. And basically you have your lieutenant, which is your boss. You have your warehouse, which stores all your things. And then you have your farms, which you can create the different type of products that you want. Okay, and then you have the lab that converts all your weed or your products to the things that you want to make. Okay, so basically the way that you need to do this is have a warehouse and connect your farms to the warehouse, and then from the warehouse have a connection to your lab, and this way the warehouse will deliver your products to the airport. Okay, so the most important thing that you need to know in this game is that the main source is the airport to deliver your goods, and the airport will accept any type of illegal drugs and packaged drugs. Okay, so I'll explain that a little bit more later on. So once you get the roads and everything connected, okay, is you need to set your destination. So when you want to send a destination is that once all the supplies are here, you want to do is click on the area destination and you want to point it to the airport. Okay, so when it goes there, so your guy is going to deliver 10 marijuana to the airport, and when the airport gets it, it's going to ship it out and you're going to make the money from the airport. We want to get a a communications, a warehouse. You want to build it right here, and then you want to build your farms. So you want to connect it, and also to check the level of the farms, you can actually see the different sides of the map. It'll show you the efficiency of cannabis, the different colors of shades of green. The brighter green is a lot better. Okay, so that's where you want to do. That's the efficiency, makes you produce a lot faster. Same thing with cocaine. You can see the different levels in the field, along with vegetables and coffee and spice. So it'll show you in the map. So wherever you place it, it's gonna be where you can get the most out of it. But since you're in the beginning, you only have this part of the map. You're really limited at this point. So you can either put it here or just right at this point just put it until you expand a little bit south or north or the whole map. All right. So we're gonna continue on. We're gonna build a farm, and the one thing here I noticed you wanna know is that it's gonna default to the tier 1 and the cannabis. Once you upgrade your farm, which you have to do under research, you can choose this before you place it down. Because sometimes you place it down, you're like, oh shoot, I didn't want weed, I wanted vegetables. Then it's sort of gonna mess you up, and you have to go back, and it's gonna produce the weed until it finishes. All right, so since we're doing weed, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna place 3. All right, and then once you place it, you want to do is create roads. So you want to click on a road. I depending on what road you want, I just choose the sandy road because it's the cheapest, and you just want to do is connect the 3 farms to your warehouse. Okay, and then once you do that, we don't have the lab done yet because you have to sort of finish this part of it first, and then we're going to do this, and then I'm going to connect here. All right, so since we are waiting for this task to be done, so we can get to the lab, well, we're gonna get our dude, and we're gonna move him to your warehouse here. And then the warehouse will show you $10,000 of storage that you have, and what you can do is you can speed this up, and then to move from your guy, you click on your lieutenant, click on deliver, and then you can deliver different things. So you can actually move a product to one place to another. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the cash, and then we're gonna point it to the bank, and it's gonna deliver the cash to the thing. So this is a way to move things. So you can actually have this guy manually move stuff. So since this one, we don't have a lab, and he has a storage, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this here. We're gonna get here, and then we're gonna do deliver the cannabis, and then we're gonna move it directly to our lab. And that way this can start producing stuff automatically. There we go. So now we got the lab. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a lab. We're gonna just pass through this. And then you wanna place the lab right next door. Create a road. Make it small as possible so that the trucks can go by. So your trucks have 3 trucks. And when you upgrade it, you'll get 4 or 6 trucks. So depending on how many trucks you have and how many wheat farms and lab, it's gonna use up the truck. So the more trucks you have, it's gonna be better. You can also use your lieutenant to move back and forth. So here's the thing on different things that you wanna complete. So this is gonna give you a little tutorial of how to do things. And one note is that you sort of want to leave it the way that it is right now and don't do anything else until you get about 100,000. Okay, so basically at this point, if you go back and forth using your lieutenant to get the money delivered to your bank, and we got up above 100,000, which I mentioned, because it is really vital that you do it this way, because if you play it and you do the pay off the cops and you don't have the money to bribe them for 100,000, it's gonna destroy a building. So that's a little bit of a spoiler for you guys, but I'm preventing you guys from that happening, because if you play it and it destroys your airport, then you're pretty much screwed and you have to start over. So I'm sort of giving you little tips here in advance that you want to have this built here. So you have your warehouse, 3 farms, and your lab that creates the marijuana, and you set this destination to the airport. Okay, as you can see here, this destination to the airport, and then your truck deliveries will deliver the marijuana, and then it's gonna produce $3,700 from the dry cannabis, the weed, and then the truck's gonna bring it back to your warehouse. So you do it with the warehouse. You use your lieutenant, and you do is click on deliver, and you do the cash, and you deliver the cash to the bank. So you do that back and forth at this point until you get a workstation. Workstation is good, that it will make it more manual. So we're gonna complete this. So the next step here is to deliver the dry cannabis. So you want to do is at this point to deliver and sell, you want to leave one of them open, okay, which this is going to be the one that you want to leave open, because the other ones you sort of have to do. So this is the dry cannabis one. So you want to just deliver the dry cannabis to the airport, and that's going to complete this task. And then what we want to do is we want to open unlock a workstation, and I can show you the more automation of that. So here it is. So when that happens, you'll get the commissioner of the national police. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys this because a little bit go fast, and this is going to be bribing you the 100,000. Okay, so you're going to have click on this. Then the big bribe happens, and then it gives you 20 days. We'll just skip through this. And it gives you 28 days to fulfill the 100,000, okay? So because we did this beforehand, you don't have to sort of stress on doing this now, because you're going to be in the positive already. So that's pretty much it for that part of the first part of this. So that way I showed you guys to get the 100,000 before you hit the last task to do the bribe money. So that way you're already ahead. Alright, so when you complete your next task on delivering the dirty money task, you'll get Alejandro. Hector, and he's gonna be your second lieutenant that you're gonna have. This is gonna be easy now, so you're gonna be having. Let's go through this. You guys can just continue that, and then you have another person to move. We'll do the research center real quick, and then now we have the workshop. So now we have this ability now to do this. So you want to do is you want to research the workshop right away, and then while that's going on, now you can use your other dude and this to in each warehouse, and you can just pretty much deliver the money to the banks. And you just go back and forth. And you gotta remember, you have to do this pretty often because if the warehouse overflows with the storage, whatever overflows, you're gonna lose. Okay, so you have to sort of like pay attention to that at this point of the game, so that way you don't lose any money. Even the drugs and stuff. Sometimes if you overproduce, if you have too many farms or too many things that's going through, and overproduce, then you have to manually use your guys to deliver to the airport. Okay, so when we get the workstation, I'm gonna show you exactly what's gonna happen here. So we got the workstation here unlocked. So this is a good part. You can always pause the game too, so you can stop production. So what you want to do now is you want to create the workstation, workshop, sorry, and you want to put it close as possible to here. We'll put it right here. So the workshop, we got the workshop here, and it's gonna be packaging the different contents of the containers that you can put into your drugs. So since we're doing just the cannabis right now, you can package vegetables, coffee beans, spice, chicken, console, and TV. Okay, these stuff you can research later on. But the vegetables, coffee, and spice, and chicken, you can actually create the farms. So once you upgrade your farms, you can change it, and you can actually have it produce the different vegetables, which it will package it for you. So since we're gonna keep it simple, we'll keep it in the drug pack. And now what you want to do is you want to connect the roads. Connect the roads to the warehouse, and you want to just connect this to the main road. Same here. And as you can see, the dots will give you a good explanation here, and then you're gonna connect those two. All right. So now what you're gonna do with the workshop is you want to designate where it's gonna go. Okay, so this is gonna be your transport now. Instead of using the warehouse, you're gonna use your workshop to transport. So you're gonna do this, click on that, and go to the aerodrome. Okay, same thing here. And if it's close enough, if the workshop is really close enough to the airport, you don't have to do this. It'll automatically do it for you. So just look here. Here. Okay, now, so once that's done, now you want to do is choose your warehouse. Okay, and you want to do is click on this and then choose it to the bank. Now it's going to automatically go to the bank. So now you don't have to worry about, now everything's going to be automated from now on. Okay, so you don't have to worry about your lieutenants going back and forth delivering. Now the lieutenants can just do other things that you need. If it's overpopulating the airport with money or drugs, whatever, you can use your lieutenants to transfer the money. And you can see your drugs in here that you have that gives you the statistics. Okay, so we're gonna let this run. And the last thing I'm gonna show you is the residence. Okay, so let's wait for that. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to research the residency. So we're gonna just go to your research on the bottom and go to residence, and then you want to just research this. It's gonna give you 4 days to research. All right, so we got our residence 1 researched. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our residence. I'm gonna place it close to the airport here, okay? So what the residence does is basically it launders the money for you. So we're gonna just put a road connecting to the road here. Then what we're gonna do is it's gonna automatically designate the aerodrome. So we're gonna attach this to the bank, okay? So it has 1 transport. I don't know what you do. Okay. All right. So you got your residence, dude. So this guy is gonna get the money from here, which has 40,000, which is a lot, okay? And it's going to deliver for you. So it's gonna be another transportation of moving the money from the airport to the bank. So it's good to have it here, so you don't have to do two destination. So this is the way to set it up, so everything's all automated at this point. Now, what's one good thing to do is I would upgrade the warehouse and the farm so that you can produce other things. So, but warehouse will be a little bit more important to upgrade. So you do just go to research, go to warehouse, and you want to do is research tier two. And once you research tier two, you're gonna have additional transport. That way, it can make your production a little bit faster. So that's pretty much it. This is the basic tutorial. I don't want to do anything more. You can go through um, the task here, but I just wanted to show you guys how to get started. So this is a basic setup that you want to get everything going flowing without any issues before the big bribe comes, and then you will start getting police coming to you and raiding your stuff and destroying things. So that's it. Hope you guys like this content. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, place it below and I'll respond back to you as soon as I can. Again, this is a demo. This demo is really good though. Even though you complete the demo part of it, you can still continue on and keep on playing. So this is one of the best demos that I have seen out there that you can actually keep on playing. It doesn't stop you from playing. So I put in a good amount of hours in this game playing this demo. Hope you guys like this. You guys stay safe out there. See you guys next time. Peace out.